guys. It's snowing.
Honestly, it was quite romantic to come into a new country such as Hungary and see snow around Christmas time, and it was great to see out of the bus window. Not so great to walk to my hostel in, but I survived. It's all good. Basically, you can scroll through and take little tiny cards with information on all the stuff to do in the area. At this point, I was at the final destination of a 5-week backpacking trip, the longest trip that I had taken to date, and I had no desire to vlog. I'm surprised I took as many video clips as I did, but I had maybe one clip in all of the footage from Budapest of me actually talking to the camera, so you get a voiceover and some pretty music. I had a great time visiting with some friends and family that were there. I made a new friend who I'm still in contact with. We went to an aquarium. I ended up getting us discounted tickets because the hostel gave these little cards with information and discount codes, and I saw some for the aquarium, made a new friend, and said, hey, let's go together. And honestly, when you're traveling, it's that easy to make friends. The aquarium was super cool. They had a little shark tunnel, and I actually spent a lot of time in there. The sharks are always some of my favorite exhibits to see, and they had some really cool ones, like this guy who really liked me for some reason. He kept coming around. Wanted to go to, and this is the line. So the reason I was in Budapest in the first place was to visit the Christmas markets. I was there for the first week of December, and I heard Budapest has some really nice markets, and I went a couple nights that I was there. They had a big projection on this church with shows every half an hour. They had wonderful stalls that were set up. Actually, that was just one square. There were quite a few markets and parties around the city that we got to stop at, and I think Budapest is where my love for interactive art museums first started, actually. A lot of them you do have to book in advance, though.
Certainly. Cultivating a mindset of gratitude has numerous benefits. Firstly, it shifts your perspective from focusing on what is lacking in your life to recognizing the abundance that already exists. Yes, I am aware of BTS, popular South Korean music group.
Like I said, I was visiting a friend, and a family member actually flew out to meet me there, and so we spent a couple days together exploring the city. We went to some museums and more Christmas markets, of course, and just spent some quality time together, which was super lovely. The weather was sunny but cold, so we were all bundled up, and by the time lunch came around, we were ready for some borscht. Then it was back to the Christmas markets. I was really loving that cider with the apples and cinnamon for some reason, so I ended up getting multiple cups. This crackling sound was the sound from like a video. No, there's a light projected onto the crystal. And when I step in front of it, the crystal is making this sound. Another reason I went to Budapest, especially around this time, was to visit the thermal baths. There are about 7 of them, I think, in the city. Budapest is known for them. They're great for your health, and I thought they'd be really fun to experience with my family member who came out to visit. We went to about 3, I think, on the last day that we were visiting the country, and it was a really cool experience. I tried not to film too much in the baths to respect people's privacy, but I still wanted to show you guys a little bit of what they looked like. Some were inside, some were outside. There were a couple that had like a hot tub to ice bath experience. There were some saunas. They guide you through everything to make the most out of it for your health. And yeah, I actually really liked that part. It was probably my favorite thing in the whole trip. I tried to fit a whole week of Budapest into a 9-minute vlog. Unfortunately, I didn't talk to the camera while I was there, but I hope you enjoyed anyway. So thanks for coming on the journey. This is the final vlog in the series, and I'll see you in the next one.